Welcome to another episode of The Curtis Zone. I, your humble and handsome host Dylan J. Curtis, ask that you hit the like and subscribe button as always, because today we are doing yet another History of episode. We are doing a History of on Spider Riders. It's a lesser known anime, but we're going to talk about it nonetheless. This is going to be a good one, so I ask that everybody hit the like and subscribe button. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if you just want to make a request for any episode period, leave it in the comment section down below. I'll get back to you as always. Now, before we get started with this episode, news anyone? The first piece of news from the world of DCU. It has been reported that Aldis Hodge, who you may remember played Hawkman in Black Adam, has teased that he'll be joining the James Gunn's DCU as John Stewart, the Green Lantern. Personally, I don't hate the idea, but let's wait, shall we? Because they may cast somebody else. We don't know. The next piece of news from the world of the MCU, it has been reported that the new MCU is expected to slow down due to the fact that they want to give the DCU a chance to make their headway in the spotlight. I think that it's a good idea. Seriously, MCU, slow down, calm down, get things right. You know, the whole writer strike thing, you gotta calm down. The final piece of news from the world of Paramount, the official cast list and who they're playing will be in the new Sonic the Hedgehog 3 has officially been posted, and from what we're seeing, Rouge the Bat is going to be in it, Amy, who plays Sonic's girlfriend, and of course, Shadow the Hedgehog. Had to say it, I had to take a little pause to say it, because that's how cool it's going to be. Now let's get into this episode, shall we? Hit the like and subscribe button, remember? Spider Riders would have its television debut in March of 2006, had its final episode in April of 2007. It was part of the Saturday night lineup on Cartoon Network and Kids WB. Now, the reason why I got into Spider Riders is because I like the theme song. I'm gonna be honest, I love the theme song. I thought it was performed by Linkin Park, but it was performed by another band. Instead, I found out that it was written and composed by Chester Bennington and Mike Shinoda of Linkin Park. It's pretty cool. I recommend that you listen to it. In fact, I got a video right here. That's enough with the non-fiction origin. Let's get into the fictional origin. And remember, like and subscribe. There exists within the planet Earth a fantastic lost world. Within this inner world, if you will, elite warriors ride huge spiders and bravely fight against an army known as the Invectids. The Invectids, who are giant insects, if you will. This is when we will meet Hunter Steel, and as he helped a lonely spider named Shadow, he becomes a spider rider. That is because he was following his grandfather's journal. Hunter would then be taken to the Spider Rider's fortress, where he would help fight against Emperor Mantid and the other Invectids. He would also learn how to use the Oracle keys and access the Oracle's light. This would teach him a lot of things. With all that said, let's talk about some important moments. There are 3 important moments that you need to know about. The first important moment is when we learn about Akune. Akune was once a spider rider for the world of good until a mask was put on both her and her spider, which means that she would turn over to the dark side and has been hypnotized in order to fight for the Invectids. And not only that, Akune happens to be the sister of one of the Spider Riders, whose name I'm not going to tell you. Seriously, watch the show. The next important moment you need to know about is the travel from the other world to Numa. Here's the thing. Numa was in trouble because the Invectids are trying to destroy it. However, once they get there, it took them 4 episodes, but once they get there, not even the Queen doesn't want them to fight for Numa. So instead, she orders the Spider Riders to flee. This eventually leads to a confrontation between the Spider Riders and the Invectids. However, the Spider Riders, they don't come on top. The final important moment that you need to know about is in the final episode, when Hunter used all of the Oracle keys in order to defeat Lord Mantid. Now, the episode was epic due to the fact that not only did he defeat Lord Mantid, but he also gained the trust of all of the inner world. It was amazing. It was fun. I hope that you see it. Now that all that said, let's talk about my favorite moments, shall we? My first favorite moment is the episode known as Spider Riders Ball. It was pretty cool to see how the Spider Riders work together as warriors in order to fight against an infected who had the ability to turn into an infected from a bunch of balls that he gave to a bunch of kids in the other world known as Arachna. It was impressive, especially when the princess of Arachna herself painted one of her toy balls black in order so that all the Spider Riders will see a very specific target to attack. I loved it. You'll love it. Let's all watch it. My second favorite moment is the episode entitled Hunter's Holiday. In this episode, Hunter has been tired from all the fighting and all the battling and all the training, so they give him the day off. However, this doesn't last long due to the fact that he still has to do guard duty. He has to do weapons duty. He has to do all this other duty in order to stay a part of Arachna. My third favorite moment is the episode where one of the villains known as Grasshop turns over to the side of good. And not only that, this is after he got beat up by the princess, who is an 8-year-old girl. He got beat up by the princess and she now calls him Uncle Hop, which was so funny to see. I hope that you guys watch it, okay? With all that said, let's talk about powers and abilities, shall we? Now, the first thing you need to know is that the Spider Riders are gladiators who ride huge spiders. The spiders themselves can climb up anything, and they shoot spider silk nanothread, which is stronger than titanium. Also, they all receive armor and weapons once they say Arachna power. Once that happens, the armor and weapons materialize themselves, and the Spider Riders become stronger, faster, and they even have more agility. They also have specific attacks that they can use while they're armored up. I hope that you guys watch Spider Riders. And just like that, another episode of the Curtis Zone has come to a close, ladies and gentlemen. I ask that you hit that like and subscribe button for more content. If you want to see more of me, my smiling face, my afro, and of course of my bouncing pecs. As always, give some love to our sponsors, Coastal Waste and Recycling, because as you know, your garbage powers someone's world. We will be back with more because someone has requested that I do a specific episode for Black History Month. So I will do it. I love you all. I'll see you soon. Remember, like and subscribe.